Howdy everybody, Mr. G here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. In today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to practice. There's a very specific way and a very specific routine that I need y'all to jump into whenever you're practicing at home, and I hope this video helps. Let's jump into it. Wait! We can't go on with the video without establishing something first. Please make sure and understand whenever you're practicing, you have to take it slow. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's jump into the video for real this time. The first thing we do is we count the rhythm in the exercise. After we count it, we sizzle it. And of course, we gotta play it. So let's put this all into practice. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna count this. Now, I could just count it normally, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, but I wanna make sure I kinda understand it in my head. So I'm going to subdivide this rhythm so I can visualize it. So the first thing I'm going to do.
Just put my 1, 2 in parentheses, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 in parentheses, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, and then in parentheses 2, 3, 4.
I'm going to count this rhythm. 1, 2, ready and count. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, off. Step number 2 is to sizzle. Now, if we're talking about sizzling, you might be thinking like, dang, Mr. G, you're talking about sizzling? Man, I'm getting kind of hungry because it sounds like you're talking about bacon. Well, I'm talking about the sound that bacon makes when you are cooking it. And that's the sound we're gonna make whenever we're sizzling, okay? The way we sizzle is actually really simple. With my tongue in my air, I'm going to sizzle the rhythms of the music, and with my hands, I'm going to finger through the notes on my instrument. We're going to combine these two things so it feels like we're playing. We're internalizing how it feels to play without actually playing. 1, 2, ready. And that's sizzling. Easy, just like that. So I've counted it, I've sizzled it, I feel comfortable with it. I didn't have any mistakes while I was sizzling it. I think I'm ready to play it. 1, 2, ready. I know what you're thinking, Mr. G, I've counted it, I sizzled it, I'm still having issues. There are some other ways that we can make this a little bit easier, and it's called chunking. Whenever I chunk something, think about chunks of chocolate chip dough. If you ever buy those prepackaged chocolate chip cookies, they come in like these little chunks. You get like 4 in a row, the next row has 4, and each little chunk is a cookie. So we have these measures, and I want to call, these are like little chunks, little chocolate chip chunks. Somebody's talking about, Mr. G, what are you talking about? I don't know. I'm talking about chunks, all right? So this measure right here, this is a chunk. This measure right here, this is a chunk, 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 chunk. I'm gonna put that little line there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chunks. Now, let's say I have some issues with one of these. Like, I'm pretty good on the first one. The second one's okay. It's the third chunk. I always mess up on the third chunk. I'm gonna isolate this one measure. And I'm gonna keep isolating until I figure out the issue. Oh, I just played 2 wrong notes. Let me try to chunk it even further. I'm gonna chunk it from this first note, because I played the first note right. I'm gonna chunk these 2 notes right here. Let's see how it sounds. There you go. I got that one right. If I get it right one time, does that mean I got it? No. Don't practice something until you get it right. Practice something until you can't get it wrong. Take the horn off my face. All right, it looks like I'm getting the hang of it. Let's add in the next note. I'm gonna erase this little line. We're no longer chunking that small. We're gonna chunk these 2. hang of it. Let's start adding in more notes. If you followed through this whole entire process and you've done the chunking and you're still having issues, the only way to get better is to slow it down even more. If you can get it 100% accurate under your fingers, or whether you can get that note exactly right when you slow it down to 40 BPM, 30 BPM, whatever to help you, then you're actually doing better than playing it fast and making the mistake. I hope this video helped, and I know now you have some strategies to help you practice at home. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Thanks, guys.